Well, the coronavirus pandemic has halted all sporting activities. However, for esports, it seems to be business as usual, maybe even better. Many people are now turning to esports as a way of bridging the gap that traditional sport has left. Virtual football tournaments, tennis events, and motor racing have seen sporting celebrities pick up controllers and face their fans in a new chapter for esports. CGTN Sias Plessis has more.
That was a good goal there, but unfortunately overall...
Esports is riding the wave of success and global attention, while the rest of the traditional sports world stands by and waits patiently to resume. The worldwide gaming phenomenon that has captured the imagination of millions continues to enjoy immense growth, despite several events being postponed and sports fans being confined to their homes.
It is the closest thing, and it feeds all the needs we have if you're a sporting fan. So obviously, I love traditional sports. I also love esports. I love competition. I love watching the best of the best go against each other. I love the David Goliath stories that come into play, and you can get all of that in esports. I don't think it will ever feed the same thrill as watching your favorite football team run onto a field or watching a goal live, but there's a different thrill that it feeds, and I think for a lot of people, they need that because they're missing it, so it's an easy crossover.
Esports is benefiting from a largely captive audience and is seeing a crossover between the sportsmen and women themselves and gaming, resulting in a huge upswing for the industry.
Definitely. I mean, you see now all you've seen the amount of celebrities, the amount of these, soccer players, everyone. I mean, and it's not necessarily about only the soccer guys playing FIFA or the Formula One guys racing to kind of create that virtual world. It's also those same guys. Like I saw Sergio Aguero racing in a Formula One racing. So, this is part of everybody's everyday lives, but only now it's kind of being brought up because, quite frankly, there's just nothing else to do. But 100%, and again, it's not great to kind of benefit from it, but at the end of the day, we'll take what we can get.
Although South Africa's esports scene is very much in its infancy, the signs are there that the Rainbow Nation possesses the talent to take on the global giants of gaming.
I definitely think we do have the talent to challenge the best, and we've seen it just recently. We had a selection of CSGO, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive players. They actually relocated to America, and I think just this week, if I'm not mistaken, they beat one of the best teams in the world 2 days ago before we chatted, and are now ranked in the top 20 in the world in terms of teams and players. So that speaks for itself, the fact that they could go over with a lot of obstacles, a lot more obstacles than many of the other players they're against, and in a very short space of time get to that level.
The borderless nature of gaming is allowing esports to continue uninterrupted during the global crisis, and as a result could possibly go a long way to help sports brands stifled by the pandemic target a whole new generation of fans who weren't initially interested in traditional sports. The resulting crossover could well be beneficial for esports, but in fact traditional sports too. Sias Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.